Once proud sisters. Now they kneel and beg you to be their father. Even more willingly, they give you everything. And not just them. Even cold, beautiful iceberg CEO. You have millions of fans to become your treasures. You look at your sister-in-law sleeping on the sofa because she's just dressed. A white cat short sleeve top. Just covered in sport shorts on the lower bottom. Perhaps she just practiced them. This girl's hair is full of sweat. John Wedge wanted to cover the girl with a blanket from catching it. Just a few steps. He woke the girl up. Chen was still a bit sleepy-eyed. She stands and stretches. You narrow your eyes. As expected, even better than her sisters. Chen Jia nodded. So she remembered what she just did in the bathroom. Her face turned red, the finger dance outside the door. Come, my sister. The girl ran off without looking back. Touched his nose. John Wei took the ingredients he collected today and made a sumptuous meal. An entire supermarket in hand. He cooks extravagant 8 dishes in one soup. He saw that it was almost 4 p.m. Just as Chen Jia also helped her sister out. Years afternoon made her sleep until now. Could she barely walk? The sisters come home. John Wei showed no embarrassment. He tried to invite the sisters to sit down. Now you rest. Chen Jia helped her roll her eyes at the man to let you mask where he got the energy from. Even rest when you came back. Build the results of Jung Wei's hard work on the table. But give the man a thumbs up. Both caring. Lost sense of security enveloped her. Host. Jia's favorability towards the host, Basher, has been sent to the system space. Listen to the system's prompts. Jung Wei chatted with the sisters while eating. They were reciting it. Open my attribute pane. Host. Light up. Chinch. Nightwalker. What does a Nightwalker? Reward the host just obtained from the system. On the night. The host speed. Sensitivity grade increase. It's invincible. Please experience yourself. Invincible, you couldn't stop smiling. The mission was almost sure PM. After sending the sisters back to the room, you sat alone in the living room. With a tamp by your side, very serious and ready. You have someone ambushing tonight. He has a persecution complex. Because what happened with Brother Dow is definitely not over yet. But at RAM, suddenly appeared wearing baby pajama from the room. You're still awake. Her puzzled look was quite adorable. You didn't plan to tell the sisters. Scaring them. But since your discovery, and the girl asked, told her what happened during the day, and shared his speculations with her. Her first reaction was not fear, but she looked at him with some emotion. Sleeping so late. Staying here is protecting my sister, right? Before he could react, the girl actually cried. She threw herself into his arms. So good to sister. Chen Jiao's tears flowed freely. Soon Jiang Wei's clothes were soaked. Host. Goddess Chen Jiao's favorability towards the host usher. Favorability, sister. This is not the most crucial. Crucial is. When the girl cried, her body also trembled. This was in his arms. This was the depth. Your gaze was yaw gradually changed. Directly pressed Joel onto the sofa. Unbutton her pajamas one by one. Just as he unbuttoned the last one. He keenly heard the roar of the zombies downstairs. It was like a bucket of ice water poured over his head. Lee sobered him up. Jiang Wei immediately made a gesture to Yo in his arms. At this time, Yo didn't know if she understood. Her little face was getting redder. Just as curious about what Yo. He heard the girl's faint voice. The girl also pointed her finger. You step back. His old face turned red. Cursed means that someone downstairs was coming towards him. Time explained too much. Stay quietly in the room. These words immediately made Yo understand what's going on. The redness on her face. And I'll be careful. I will wait for you home. The girl's words are full of worry. Finally hesitated from she added. I have something to won't lither. When she said this, Ya's worried face was full of determination. Find it somewhat amusing. Really adorably silly. Help but touch her hair. After and glanced downstairs. Sure, he saw a group of dark figures. Under his Nightwalker skill, he was not affected by the darkness at all. There were about a dozen people. They had already passed through the zombie and entered the building where he was. After him, he'd moved the furniture blocking the door. Near to the balcony on the 10th floor, Brother Dao's men, led by Brother Dao's own brother Wanshu, were quickly rushing upstairs. Jiang Wei's former supervisor. Are you sure that guy you mentioned lives here? You're not lying to me, Eri. I was that kid's supervisor before. Sever his house 7. He lives in room E when he of this building. Blue Junji. Sorry, can unlike his arrogant self for the apocalypse. Not to mention his face, bruised, and his body was also covered in wounds from being beaten. Covered in blood. Just as he reported his brother Dao. Brother Age? Had him beat to death, rushing in to save the situation, and putting on a big show with Brother Dao's 2 brothers, which calmed Brother Dao's anger by half. Moses' life would have been over. Facing Luigi's begging words, him immediately was asking about those 2 sisters. Who the hell did you talk about that guy? Brother kicked him a few worms. Yep. Bring the sisters back. This is the order Brother gave him. Purpose of their coming here tonight? If I go up and don't see the sisters you mentioned, you're dead meat. Led by Brother, where people marched to the stairwell and stormed the room later. shotgun John Wayne to pieces. I'll feed the dog. Those two sisters. Others will have a chance. But one Howa, brother who's arrogant, we're also full of confidence. They ain't played with the sisters yet. Is exciting. Several underlings couldn't wait to rush forward. The lights came on. They saw a figure sitting on the stairs of the street, the floor. In this dark, particularly eerie. Not sleeping in the night, who you trying to skip? Could finish. A flash. The head of the speaking underling was instantly severed. At the same time, your figure instantly appeared. Lu Junji immediately shouted. Into the street floor.
Zhang still the night.
Expression. Shimmering with a ghostly light. Dare away from me here. Brothers tap. With a box of instant. And two. Women become their exchange goods. Sometimes even less valuable than food. There will be brave men's. Brother whose underlings were all tempted. Plus their big brother was already leading the charge of the long knife. So these underlings followed behind. And died. And Stick swung by Tiger's gang. It's not the least bit fluffed. None of his physical abilities reached their peak. But he also had the invincible buff of the Nightwalker. It's as easy as pie. No one was left standing in the stairwell. And Lu Junji had already fled in panic. Reached the bath floor. Took a few big strides. And leaped down from the floor. Lying right in front of Tiger. Tiger was startled by Zhang's sudden appearance. Sitting back incessantly.
Can't get it.
Won't let you off? Thinking to intimidate using his brother's name. But Zhang didn't waste any words. With a knife. Bills died from talking too much. Over yet. Was as tired as a dog, but he didn't dare to stop from... Just when he saw John Wayne killing everyone, the situation was bad. And John must take some strong medicine, so become... People were no match for him. To Brother Dockley, just as he reached the entrance of the building, he saw a figure. Been waiting for him for a long... Tang slowly dripping with liquid. Didn't any words. Immediately on the ground with a thud. To beg for mercy. They didn't give him another chance to speak. In Lu Junji. The nearly 30 people came tonight. In room Yi, Chen Jiao sat nervously on the sofa, a for knives placed on the table. Moment she still didn't know the outcome. She also was not awake, her sister. Asked her to believe. Just she was anxiously pacing back and forth, she saw a figure appear by the window. Her immediately lit up was indeed. Having previously climbed down from the window, climb up was also familiar. After a saw, Ya excitedly rushed towards Zhao. Zhao Wei stiffer, where he would have been knocked over by this girl. Returned. She was so excited. Body on Zhang Wei, like a hanging cow. In Zhang Wei's broad, extremely petite, being so inch for so long, upon seeing Zhang Wei, tears streamed down her face. Zhang Wei also gently patted her back to comfort her. He knew had never experienced such a thing. She'd been scared out of carried the girl to the sofa, let her vent her emotions. After a while, the girl slowly calmed down. Zhang Wei looked at the sweet school beauty crying in front of him, but gently pinched her cute little nose.
Such a big word.
Still crying easily. I'll laugh him. Yeah, we'll ignore you. The girl pouted proudly. This cute. Couple words that weren't threatening at all. Immediately made Zhang Wei laugh.
Yeah.
The girl seemed to be retaliated by making a fuss on him. How the girl didn't notice. Her nightgown slipping due to her movements. Zhang Wei didn't need to say anything more. Yell's little face also became hot, because she experienced it once before. She mediated him, but completely different before. She had no intention of stopping. She just like turned over, just about to take the next step. Turn her face to look at you.
Yeah.
This your excited expression instantly cooled down. The girl looked herself the guilty expression. Her slender fingers were fidgeting there. Remembered it now. Zhang Wei had to stop his actions. Since the case, we definitely can't continue. Find my sister. This girl really knows how to scare people with her words. Jen didn't know whether to thank for her understanding, or her little cleverness. I'll take a shower. Get some sleep. Zhang Wei quickly left. He would be killed by this little vixen. Hand on the soul bot. Watch Zhang Wei's wall-like figure. Is so good. Host. Jail's favorability towards the host is increased by Sir. Current favorability is... This night was not in vain. Gara points of favorability from Chen Jiao. More effort. Again, another wave of system rewards. It's unlocking Chen Jiao's goddess profile soon. He immediately fell into a deep sleep. But he smelled a faint fragrance wafting over. Familiar scent. Suddenly, he felt an itch. He opened his eyes to see Chen Jia lying in his arms. To tickle his nose.